Greetings! Welcome to Razor Tree Productions, and welcome to this week's Battle Report. Here we go, Sons of Behemat. Deployment. Very complicated. So many models. All up on the line, except for that guy. And here's Hallow Heart. Some raptors over in the corner. So this is Star Strike, Hallow Heart versus Sons of Behemat. If you'd like to see the lists, like why these guys are out in the shadow, then go watch our War Center, where we go over our lists in details, over our tactics, and over all that. But other than that, we're going to get right to the game. Jonah finished deploying first. Who would you like to go first?
I think I want you to go first.
All right. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. Hallow Heart, turn 1.
Yeah.
Alright, start a hero phase. I'm a genius and I forgot to put my hero next to my adjutant. I mean, I tactfully spread them apart. So no, there I have 1 command point to start with, but then Warden of the Flame on a 4-up, I get another one. I do not, so I'm at 1 command point, which I will spend immediately for arcane channeling, also in the start of the hero phase. So, here we go, do d6 mortal wounds to my dragon for 2. So I take 2 mortal wounds, and now all the wizards around the dragon are +2 to cast. I'll just leave that there. Now I will move on to casting. You have no unbinds, right?
Not a 1.
Not a 1. Okay, I'll do the stuff that I know I'm going to do then. I'll attempt to cast the Everblaze Comet with my Knight Incanter right here. Alright, Everblaze Comet is a casting value of 6. She is +2 for being buffed by Arcane Channeling and +1 for being extra arcane. Got it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'll be right back with where the Everblaze Comet goes. She tossed that over there. And then she was able to get everything but the corners. That Gargant and this Gargant are not in, but everybody else is within 10. And so I'll just go from here over. So you're right. Or rather my right, rather. And the viewer's right, that's what I meant. Alright, let's see. On a 5 to 6, that is going to be 3 mortal wounds.
On him?
Yes.
Okay, so you're down to 9.
Now, next one over. The
Kraken Eater.
Yeah, Kraken Eater. We'll be taking... So you have a 3 to 4 is D3. So this will be 2 mortal wounds.
He is down to 33.
Now the guitar player. I'll just move this over here so I can quit going back and forth. We'll be taking D3 for 2.
He's down to 10.
And then what, the band manager? Is that who that is? Yeah. We'll be taking D3 for 2.
He's down to 10 as well.
Alright, so that is the Everblaze Comet. On to the next spell. She will cast Mystic Shield, because why not? And she gets it with a lot. 5, 6, 7, 8 lots. I'm going to Mystic Shield these Phoenix Guard. Moving on to my Sorceress. She is going to cast Seer Wounds successfully. So she will heal for D6 wounds for 2, which is enough. She's back to full. No, okay, it does matter. She's going to try to cast Purple Sun. This is going to be a casting value of 8. 4, 5, 6... Oh, 7. Which is funny, if I casted with him it would have gone off. Oh well. No Purple Sun. The Arcane gave her the +1, but she doesn't buff herself with Arcane Channeling.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright, I'm on board.
And now the Battle Mage will go ahead and attempt to cast Emerald Life Swarm. And does get it. So I'll be right back with that placement now. Alright, so the Emerald Life Swarm is way over here. Hugged up next to all this stuff. And my final spell will be with this Battle Mage, and it'll be Warding Brand. That is successful. I'll put it on the same unit here. So they're Mystic Shield and Warding Brand.
He's got his -1 to hit.
No, every wound they take on a 4-up, you take a mortal wound back.
In melee or all the time?
Melee. And I believe that is everything for my hero phase. I'm going to cut this in later. That's why it looks weird, but I forgot to roll deadly for that unit. They're good. And this unit, they're also good.
It's just on a 1.
It's on a 1, right? There's the end of my movement. A lot of running, a lot of repositioning, and not being too aggressive because, you know, Gargants. My Shadow Warriors and Assassin are still in the shadows. But I'm going to go to shooting, and let's go with these Raptors into something. You'll see when I film it. All right, I'm firing 6 shots into the band manager there.
Good.
Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. All right, 2 at -2 rend.
They have a 5-up, so he just eats it.
All right, that is 4 damage.
Okay.
Well, hold on to your seats. I hope that wasn't too exciting. That's my turn. Now it's going to be Mega-Gargants. Turn 1. We're going to film this exciting hero phase. Jonah, what do you do?
I get a command point.
Awesome. See you in movement.
End of the movement phase. I moved with this guy, ran with him, did not run with him so he can hurl rocks. He did not run, he did run, and he ran. Doesn't look like I really ran because most of my rolls were 1s or 2s, and I want to save my command point, so...
You missed a real opportunity here. He didn't run so he could rock out.
Yeah. I'm gonna melt your faces off with our music. So, alright, so yeah, shooting phase.
You just have the 1 deadly roll.
Oh, yeah, sorry, and then I do have 1 deadly roll. So on a 1, nope.
Nope, all good. Alright, who's shooting first?
The Gatebreaker is going to fire his 1 shot into your Raptors. So this is going to be hitting on 3s. That was a 1.
Next.
The Kraken Eater is going to get 3 shots into your Raptors, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. Hey, they both wound. -1 rend, so basically just ignoring the cover.
So with my cover, say that it's made a 4-up, so they'll just do that. So I'll just ignore them both.
And then Hurl Rock, it'll be D3 attacks. The Man Crusher into the Raptors. D3 shots, 1. Hitting on 4s. Hey, it hits. 3s to wound. Does -1 rend again.
So 4-up because of cover.
Nope.
Failed.
D3 damage. 2.
2, all right, and then I have mystical terrain. So there's 1 ignored, and I take 1. So 1 will go down to 1. Okay. I'll make it this 1 up top there.
That's all on my shooting.
Time for charging, correct?
Yeah. We'll go with the Gatebreaker first. He needs a 6 to complete a charge. He gets a 10.
10. Oh, there's how he finishes this charge. He's going to have to roll for deadly on himself and then has a charge damage on me.
So deadly on a 1. Yes.
Oh, take D3. For 1.
Okay, I'll mark that in a second. And then crushing charge. So after I make my charge roll, for each of your unit within an inch, and I barely towed these guys within an inch. If I need to get closer, I can. I had
That's plenty.
Plenty of movement to do it. So basically, on a 2+, since you're not a monster, you're going to take D6 mortal wounds. So on this unit, on a 2+, takes D6 mortal wounds. 4.
For 4. Right, and Witness to Destiny. That is on the blue unit here?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Witness to Destiny on 4-ups. So I take 1.
Okay.
I will take it from this unit.
Okay. And then on a 2-up, yes, D6 mortal wounds to this.
Oh, it's for everything.
It's for everything within an inch. That's why I had to tow him within an inch. 6.
6, jeez.
Way better than the shooting.
Yeah? Here we go, Witness to Destiny. I take 2. So I'll just take them from the back here. I will leave the banner since, well, I guess I won't take them in the back. Leave the banner since they're outside of the immune to battle shock aura from my anointed.
We're gonna go with this guy who needs a probably 10-inch charge. No, and I'm not gonna command point that.
Okay, just gonna let it fail.
Yeah, he's going to 10-inch charge the blue unit. Well, it's not enough to choose a target, but 10-inch charge. A 9. Oh!
So far away from me.
Great Breaker. No, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to let that fail. Well, he ran, but there's no way I can get to anything, and then he ran, and he can't charge, so.
Alright, so let's just right to combat then.
Yeah, and so I'll spend my command point to give reroll hit rolls a 1.
And I have no command points.
Okay, so when he made the charge, I'm not piling in because all my attacks are 2 to 3 inch range, so I want him to come to me. And I did spend a command point for the realm ability to get +1 to hit on my charge when I charge in a turn. Almighty Stomp will be 2 attacks. Oh, and this is all into the Orange Phoenix Temple unit. So this is 2 attacks hitting on 2s. Okay, and wounding on 3s. Both wound. This is -2 rend.
Alright, be 6 up saves. Fail both.
D3 damage. 6 damage.
I can't see that.
Sorry, 6 damage.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see it.
My bad.
Alright, Witness to Destiny on 4-ups. I take, whoa, geez, only, no, so I take 5.
Yep.
Howie.
Okay, so then Dethgrip. 1 attack hitting on 2s. Okay. Wounding on 2s. Does. This one's -3 rend.
Oh, that's just gonna go through?
Yeah, I suppose so. -3 rend, so no save. So D6 damage. 6.
Oh my goodness. Witness to Destiny on 4-ups. 1, 2, lose 3 more. I've lost 8 now, which is the whole unit.
Oh, okay, that's it.
And there is the annihilated mess of elven bloody bodies gone. So I guess I'll attack back. With my Phoenix Guard, I will pile in a little bit, I guess. I only have 4 in range here. So it'll be 3s and 3s. Alright, 3s. Alright, so you have 1, -1 rend. 1 damage.
5 up. He's good.
Got it. Alright, here's the conclusion of that combat. We realized that we both forgot about the realm rule that everything's entangling. He could have crushed the terrain. We're gonna let this one go for now. I don't feel like looking back and redoing anything.
I mean, I can go ahead and crush the terrain real quick on a 2-up.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
It's
Crushed terrain.
Not entangling anymore. Woo.
Now it's just deadly. And deadly. Not deadly and terrain.
Yeah.
And entangling. There. So, everything's good there. That's the end of the turn. No points because this is Star Strike.
Yep.
So now we go to the roll off.
Roll off.
There
Boom.
we go. 1, 4.
You want me to take the double turn, or do you want to move your?
I will.
For me to have the terrain move, or endless spells. I have 1, right? Oh no, you have 2.
Yeah, since I have 1 wound on 1 guy, and I'm not close enough for that thing to get near you, so I'm actually going to take this turn.
Yeah, because doesn't it move?
The comet doesn't move.
No, yeah,
And then the life storm moves 10 inches.
Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to reach my dude.
Yeah, so I will take this turn.
Okay.
So it'll be City's Hallowheart turn 2. All right, he was actually able to get that life storm within an inch of his own guy. I still don't regret that because I don't want to get charged a bunch. So he's full now, and then the only model in range of the 5 inches of this comet is this drummer. Yeah, the drummer. So on a 1 to 3, it's 1 mortal wound, and yeah, so he just takes a mortal wound.
Okay. And he's down to 32.
Alrighty, and then now we'll figure out where the objective goes. It's in the center for this round. There we go. It has landed over here. Oh, that's interesting. Right, I have a very busy start of hero phase. First things first is I want to attempt to dispel my Everblaze Comet with my Anointed, since he has the ability to dispel. It is an 8. And I got a 9. Oh, that's actually very nice. So we will... Alright, my sorceress is in range, is going to spend one of her spell slots to try to dispel the Emerald Life Swarm. Oh, jeez, I don't have any bonuses. So it is a casting value of 6. So I lost my spell slot, and the Emerald Life Swarm stays. Now on a 4-up Warden of the Flame command ability, or command trait rather, I get a command point. I do, so I'm at 2 command points. My adjutant is not near, so now I will go down to 1 command point again to do Arcane Channeling. I will take 6 mortal wounds. So those two are plus 6 to cast now, and that is all for my start of. So now I'll go right in and use her next spell by herself, which is Seer Wounds. On a 7, that will go off, and I will heal for D6, and that will heal 4. So I'm down to 2, but I'm still buffing for 6. Let's get that. There we go. I've got my wound counter for what she's taken, and my other dice to show how much of a bonus these two get. So, Everblaze Comet automatically goes off. You can't unbind, right? So with a 6 plus rolling 2 dice, it's an 8, and that's already enough to get Everblaze Comet, so I'm not even going to roll it. Everblaze Comet, alright, here you go for you Dicophiles out there. Oh, look at that, it's a whole lot. Alright, so the Knight Incanter here has dropped the Comet here, tagging all of these, but outside of 10 here, so I don't tag myself. Now we'll need to allocate all the damage. Alright, this guy, I'll roll a dice. 1, 2, 3, 4s, 5, 6s, I'll do something different. 3, 4 is D3 mortal wounds. So we will take 1 mortal wound here. Now for this Gargant, 3. So this will be D3 for 1, so another 1. And here, D3 for 2. And finally here, that will be just 3. Alright, and we'll allocate all that. Right, now the Incanter is going to, oh man, I can't decide exactly what to do here, but I guess I'm going to go ahead and cast Spirit Storm. I can't fail it, but there you go. There's a roll for you. That plus 6. I'm going to do 1 mortal wound here. It's the only one in range. And now you're -1 to run and charge rolls. And that concludes her casting. So now I'll go to the Battle Mage to cast Purple Sun, which that also can't fail. But, you know, there you go. There's the super mega pass Purple Sun. Right, it was able to start here, just so I didn't have to move over these guys. Move a little bit over that guy and over a little. So you roll for each model. It moved over and each model within an inch of it, which is himself twice. There's 1 model in that unit, so I need 6s. And it just does nothing. So there's a Purple Sun there. Alright, now he will cast Mystic Shield here. Yeah, Mystic Shield on them. And that is my hero phase on the movement. Right, some shuffling and jiving and whatnot. But onto my shooting phase. My Raptors are going to fire all of their shots into the band manager. I'm not going to spend any command points. So hitting on 2s. The 6 is 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So there's 2 mortal wounds so far.
Surely he's going to die.
Everything goes through. 3s, so that's 4 at -2 rend.
Yeah, he just...
Okay, good, I got him. No charging. So we will be going into combat. Alright, I was able to get 8 of these guys in, and I am going to use start of the combat. Before I do this, Captain of the Phoenix Guard, go down to the command points, but I'm re-rolling wounds now. 17 attacks, hitting on 3s. Alright, wounding on 3s, re-rolling. Alright, here's the re-roll. Alright, we have this many at -1 rend.
Okay, so 6 5-ups. I passed 2, so he goes down to 30.
Yay!
So you are not within cover at all, so I don't get +1 damage. So I'll just be 2 attacks with Almighty Stomp hitting on 3s. And since you are not a monster, I get to reroll hit rolls on them. Okay, it didn't matter, but they both hit. 3s to wound. No. And this is -2 rend.
Alright, so 6 to save. Do not save.
D3 damage. 2.
2. Witness to Destiny on 4s. Take 1, so 1 guy dies.
Okay. Dethgrip. Misses. Alright, and then he hasn't taken enough damage, so he's at 10 attacks with his flail. Or guitar in this case. Okay, so hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 3s. Hey, they all wound. This is -3 Ren.
Well, that just goes through.
So it's 4, so 3 damage apiece, 12 damage.
Oh boy. All right, witness to destiny on 4s. 9, plus I've taken 1, that's the unit.
Okay.
I'm falling quick. But hey, that is the end of the turn. No battle shock or anything, and I do have somebody tagged on this objective. So I will be getting 2 points because it is battle round 2, and then it is Sons of Behemat turn 2. Alright, here it is again. Hero phase.
I get a command point, and then I continue to move.
Alright, on the movement. Right, movement is complete. Did some running here because he'll be able to charge, right?
Yeah, the Mega-Gargant just moved. He'll have minus charge from the spell you cast on him. The Baby Gargant ran, but he'll be able to charge as long as the War Stomper's Kraken Eater moved up normally. The Baby Gargant just walked so he can hurl rocks, but he did land on Deadly. So on a 1, nope.
Good to go.
And then the Gatebreaker at the end walked off of Deadly, so he doesn't take anything, and he's towing Mystical, so he has the 6 up after save.
And entangling, because we're in Shaman.
Yeah, almost everything but the Kraken Eater. Everything but the Kraken Eater and War Stomper will have -2 to their charge rolls.
Alright, so how about shooting?
So shooting, we're going to go ahead and have the Gatebreaker. He's going to hurl his boulder at the Anointed on foot, is right?
Yes.
Okay, he's going to hurl it at him. And so look out, sir, right? So I'm going to be hitting on a 4. It hits. Wounding on a 2. Ooh. -3 Ren, so you have your 6 up.
Yeah, because he's a 4 up base.
Yeah.
So 3 up with cover, so 6 up with rend. And I get it.
Okay, so decision. The Kraken Eater is going to hurl debris over at the Sorceress. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. They both do, and this is -1 rend.
Yeah, so this will be 6 up saves. This is the Sorceress, right?
Yes.
Alright, fail both.
Okay. So 2d3 damage. Well, 4. No,
Alright.
3.
3. Alright. I will have taken 5 now.
The Allegiance ability will have the Baby Gargant chuck rocks at the Raptors. So d3 attacks. 1 again. Hitting on 4. And missed anyway.
Alright. Now charging.
Charge phase. We'll go ahead and start with the Kraken Eater over here real quick. Or Gatebreaker.
Gatebreaker.
Yeah. So he needs a 5 technically. And
He gets it with
double
a
6s.
okay, double 6s. Yeah, we'll be back with that. All right, that wall is still just less than an inch, so he's got a lot in reach there. And now you have, what is the name of it?
Crushing Charge. So after he makes a charge move, roll a dice for each enemy unit within an inch. On a 2 up, you suffer d3 if you're a monster, or d6 if you're not a monster. So on a 2 up, okay, d6 more wounds. 5.
5. Well, they are, luckily for me, on mystical terrain, so I'm going to be rolling 5 dice and hopefully get some 6s. I have my doubts. Alright, mystical terrain. But no, I just take 5.
Okay.
They're all dead. I forgot about this. When you charge me, I
right.
have one as well.
Yes.
And I trigger hunting call. Alright, both of our abilities read finishes a charge move. So that's the timing. And with the stuff that has the same timing, the priority always goes to the person's turn. So my guys are going to die from his charge first before I do my model count for hunting call. I believe that is correct. Please discuss in the comments. So I'm looking for 6s. I get 1. 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, he's down to 28.
No, you might not be. Mystical. You're on it too.
Right. 2 6s. No.
Okay, yeah, like we said.
20. So now we're gonna go with Baby Gargant, who gets -2 to his charge because he is on terrain. It's a 5. I'm like very certain it's not gonna get him there, and I really want to use a command point because I want to make sure they get in. So yeah, we're just gonna let him fail.
Okay.
Mr. Kraken Eater needs a 3 or higher. Okay.
And yeah, gets
20.
it. And there is the completion of that charge. He's got my Anointed and those Phoenix Guard within an inch.
For the Phoenix Guard on a 2-up, yes, D6 mortal wounds. Oop. 6.
Witness to Destiny on 4-ups. I take 2, so 2 die.
And then 2-up on your Anointed.
All right.
Yes, D6 mortal wounds. 2.
And he ignores on a 4-up. He'll still take 2. He's down to 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna go take that now. All right, so there is how we look after that charge. Next one.
We're gonna have the Baby Gargant charge, and he is -2 from the terrain. Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
So yeah, we'll let him fail, unfortunately. So War Stomper. Okay, a 5 should get.
Yeah, because I get you 4.
Yeah.
And you should. You're good. Okay, there's the completion of that charge. Now let's move to the trampling charge for him. Correct?
Yes. So on a 2-up. Yes.
Yes.
D6 mortal wounds. 6.
6.
Jeez.
Oh boy. Witness to Destiny on 4s. Take 3. All right, I'm taking the 3 like this on purpose. I know I'm out of coherency, but I'll be able to fix it in my pile in. And I don't die from it yet, so I've got some time. Alright, start of combat. Do you have anything? You do all your stuff first.
I think I want to spend a command point to make him reroll hit rolls a 1.
On your lead singer?
Yes, the lead singer is gonna sing an insane metal ballad and just put that there so he knows reroll hit rolls a 1.
Nice. Anything else for you?
That's all my command points.
I do have some start of combat as well. I'll come back and show you. Okay. I saw he was trying to pile into my dragon and would have killed the crap out of that dragon, so a wild assassin appears. So now I have an assassin on the board. I don't think I have any command points left. Right, who would you like to fight with first? You have choices.
Since you cut me off from piling in, yeah, so I'm gonna go with him first. Okay. With my War Stomper, I'm going to send my Dethgrip and jump up and down attacks into the assassin. My Titanic Boulder Club, which I have 8 currently, will go into the Phoenix Temple.
Okay.
So we'll go into the assassin. So his Dethgrip attack, hitting on a 3 rerolling 1s. Okay. Wounding on a 2. Okay. This is -3 rend. So no save.
Oh yeah, it just goes through.
So D6 damage. 4.
4. He's down. Is this on the assassin?
Yes.
Yeah, down to 1.
Okay. So then we're gonna go 4 attacks, jump up and down on the assassin, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay. And wounding on 3s. That one.
What's the rend?
-2.
Or that goes through as well, so
Okay.
he's dead.
Okay. Okay. And then lastly, the 8 attacks into the Phoenix Temple is hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 3s. And this is -2 rend.
Alright, this will be 6-up saves. So fail 3.
It's just 2 damage.
Witness to Destiny on 4s. Oh boy, I lose 3 more. Right, so the assassin's gone, and I pulled 4 models instead of 3 because I wanted. He has the, what is it called?
Hurled body.
Hurled body. There's no specification on the timing, so we're gonna say he did it before I started pulling models, and threw a 4th model.
It's my bad. So basically, I roll a die on a 1 wound models. I can't fail if I roll 1 because I'm at full and I get +2 to that roll. So basically, I slay 1 model. And then I could pick a visible enemy unit within 12 and throw mortal wounds equal to his wounds. So I'm basically going to throw a mortal wound at your sorceress.
Alright, here we go.
And boom.
Body hurled, mortal wound done. I've taken 6 damage now.
And that is all his combat stuff.
Jonah, to do this is going to be fair and allow me to go back here and say I killed him instead and left this guy, so I don't accidentally just lose another model to coherency.
Right.
Yeah, because yay. Alright, now I'll go to my combat. Alright, so this is 8 models plus the Keeper of the Flame, so 17 attacks. Hitting on, you're -1 to hit, right?
Yes.
So hitting on 4s. Now wounding on 3s. There we go, we have 4 at -1 rend.
Okay, so 4 or 5 ups. Oh, 9. And he fills them all.
Alright, so 4 damage, yay. Where would you like to go? I guess really you have 2 guys you can go with. Although the pile-in's gonna be weird here, but you have your long range.
Yeah. Have you piled in your... No, I'm gonna go with the War Stomper because your Raptors have it gone, although they don't really do a whole ton.
The Gatebreaker?
Yeah, the Gatebreaker. So that way you can't somehow pile them out away from me.
Okay.
Okay, so the Gatebreaker into the Raptors, and this has plenty of range to reach. So 2 attacks with the Almighty Stomp, hitting on 3s. That missed. Wounding on 3s. That missed as well. So 1 attack with their Dethgrip. Fails. Okay. Fort Crusher Flail. 10 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Oh boy.
Wow.
So 3 at -3 rend.
So they're 4 up save, they go to a 3 for cover. So they're back up to a 6. Fail all 3.
So 9 damage total.
Let's see what Mystical Terrain does. 6s. I'm dead. Oh, it couldn't quite hit him, so he just broke the damn wall down and crushed them. I guess now it's my turn, eh?
Yes.
Well, I'll go with my Captain of the Phoenix Guard right here. Alright, 4 attacks, 4s and 3s. And 3s to wound. 3 at -1 rend.
3 at 5 ups. Okay, so 1 damage, right?
Yes, well, you can try to ignore it as well.
Oh, right, he's within 6.
That's Richard's like
Okay.
Alright, there's the extra damage done, and now he's going to swing back all over the place.
If he can't physically pile in, does he still get his pile-in abilities?
You're still, I believe there's been a ruling here, and I'm going to call it here if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments that you can still pile in 0 inches.
Okay.
And then get your pile in.
Cool. Okay, so then he picks up, so he piles in, picks up to D3 enemy models within 3 of him and roll a die. If the roll is at least double the model's wound characteristic, it is slain. So D3, sorry, 1.
1.
I'll go ahead and pick your, is your leader in there?
Yes.
Okay, I'll pick the leader
there.
model.
So try to roll a 2.
Yeah, don't roll 1.
And he's dead. So he'll just pick him up and into the pocket.
Okay, so Kraken Eater, after his pile-in, we'll do 2 stomp attack. This is all going into the Phoenix Temple. 2 stomp attacks. Yes, both hit. Wounding on 3s. Both wound. -2 rend.
These 6s, fail both.
D3 damage apiece.
Alright, Witness to Destiny on 4s. 3 die.
Death Grip. Aha. You're not a monster, so do not reroll 1s. And he suffered 11 wounds, so he's still in top bracket, which is gross. So that's going to be 8 Shipwrecka War Club, otherwise known as his drumsticks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
Alright, any rend?
-2.
Alright, so this will be 6s. I fail 3.
2 damage.
And Witness to Destiny. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lose 4 more. That's 7. I only have 1 guy left. No. I'm dead. This is crushing. And now that is also the end of the turn.
Oh, on a 2-up, we're gonna take away your mystical.
I mean, I wouldn't do it because you keep it, and I already have a 4-up, so I can't use both.
True. Okay, yeah.
It literally only benefits you.
You're right. You're right. I just like kicking stuff.
I want to kick it.
Yeah.
You get 2 points.
Woo.
Making us tied.
Yes, sir.
Now, next round, before we figure out who chooses the turn, we figure out the objectives on both sides.
Yes.
Well, there's some interesting falls here. Here's where mine landed, and there's where Jonah's landed. So now we can do the roll-off. Okay, I really need this. Otherwise, it's about over. Ha! 3. I went first.
Yeah.
So I win ties on the roll-off. I'll take it. Hello, Heart. Turn 3. It's like I was saying. We went ahead and moved the endless spells. And we're going to show the results now. He moved this. Is going to heal D6 wounds.
Woo!
For 6. Good
He's
God.
up to 30.
Oh, man. It's neat that my Emerald Lifestorm didn't heal me ever and healed you for a bunch.
Yeah, well.
I just kept dying completely, so that's why.
That's a rocker's life.
Yep, that's what happens. And then I moved this over him and then in between, so I'll re-rolling 2 dice for him, 1 for each instance of it. And actually, no, I don't think I do that. I think it is just 1. I probably did that wrong the first round, but nothing happened anyway, so who cares?
I'm not worried about it. Worst second happens 2d6 mortal wounds.
I think it's because it says you roll for a dice for each model this moved across and each model within an inch.
To me.
So, well, it just means that like if I flew over something that is not near, I would still roll for the stuff it flew over.
Okay.
So here's for the what number the band is there? The bassist. That's why I didn't recognize. I was like, who's that guy? Oh,
Yeah.
It's the bassist. He's fine. And now for the big old lead singer. Hey, look at that. Oh, now look at that. It was off camera. Sorry. So I'll be doing 2d6 mortal wounds since the wounds characteristic is so bonkers big on them.
And Sons of Behemat can't be auto-slain.
Yes. So here we go for, wow, 8 mortal wounds.
All right. Well, sometimes rock helps you out, and then sometimes it hurts you. So take 4. Go to
One might say every rose has its thorn.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bad purple sun a-coming.
All right, now, Hallowheart, turn 3. I have it a command point, and then at the start of my hero phase, my general's still on the board. He's over here. I guess I'll roll where he is. On a 4-up, I don't get it. My Anointed has the ability to dispel. He'll try the Everblaze Comet. On an 8, I got it. Sorceress will spend my command point for Arcane Channeling and take 3. Do I want to try to dispel the Purple Sun too? Do I? And yeah, he'll try to do it. No, yeah, it's still there. And he's down to 1 spell. I believe that is everything for my start of hero phase. Now I'll go into my hero phase. I'm going to try to attempt to cast Everblaze Comet. Again, I'm +3. So 6 + 3, 79. I got it! Here comes another comet. Alright, there's another drop. Just piling these things up over here. We'll try over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So just 1 mortal wound to this fella.
Oh, okay.
And for here, heal 1 mortal wound. Alright, the Battle Mage is going to attempt to cast Roaming Wildfire. Let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do get that. And I will cast it on this Gargant, who will take D3 mortal wounds. For 1. Not dishing it out very hard. And then now on a 4-up, make sure I have this. Each other enemy within 6 inches of that unit. Let's see, on the 4-up we'll take D3. It does happen. So now on this Gargant, it takes 2 mortal wounds. Now I'm going to do a second spell with my Incanter. Yeah, now I will try Spirit Flask. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spirit Flask is a 7. Or Spirit Storm, excuse me. I'll do the mortal wound here, and he's -1 to run.
Okay, so
Run in charge.
Okay. So down to 23 and -1 running.
Yes. And now for here, she will do not Elemental Cyclone, she'll do Blade Wind. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It does go off. So I'm going to roll 9.
Did she get the buff?
What's that? Oh, she doesn't get the buff. 5, 6, 7 because of Arcane.
Oh, yeah.
Still enough for Blade Wind, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so I'll be rolling 9 dice and everything under his save characteristic, so 4 under.
Okay.
He takes a mortal wound. So basically, do 9 save rolls is what it equates to. Every 4 under is a mortal wound, so basically save rolls is what he's making here. 8 mortal wounds.
And he's dead.
Oh, Blade Wind. That worked out great. In that case, her last spell will be Sear Wounds. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll heal for D6. For 5. That is awesome. I'm at 4. I've taken 4, rather. Because I do wounds taken. I know this isn't confusing for y'all, where he's taking wounds remaining and I take wounds taken. And that's my hero phase. On to movement. Well, there's been quite a bit of jockeying to try to block away access to this side of the objective at least. And what little I could do to block it off over here has been done. But I did drop in my Shadow Warriors in cover. I was going to hug the edges to block them from getting access even though they charge, but he's close enough to push me back inside. So I just went all the way back into the cover. And we're going to go ahead and shoot all of our attacks into the Man Crusher. Alright, this will be 10 shots due to being in cover, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, -1 rend, 1 damage. Wounding on 3s.
So 4, 6 ups. Nope.
4 damage.
He's down to 3.
Well, that does conclude the turn, but I do get 6 points, because I get 3 here, and 3 here, because it is turn 3. So it is now 8 to 2. Jonah brought up that I never did a battle shock test here, and they would have totally had to for.
They lost.
They lost all. Did they lose all of them that turn? All right, they actually would have failed that battle shock, so they're not here. They're gone.
And then catch number 2, I caught earlier but forgot about. That thing where I kill a hero with an artifact, I did actually, and so I'm supposed to roll for a triumph.
It's
So this is the reroll hit rolls, right?
Sure, it's the first one. Whatever the first one's called. Alright, Sons of Behemat, turn 3, hero phase. What do you got?
Command point. Boom.
Sweet, movement phase. This is quite scary, because I've lost all the objectives already.
So weird.
You're just like, alright, I move. I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost.
So weird. I'm gonna at least try to shoot and charge you.
Oh yeah. Make me feel the burn.
So, shooting phase. I will...
So he is actually holy with an 18 of the general there.
For some reason, I'm thinking it's like a really tiny whatever. We'll go ahead and fire with him into the Shadow Warriors. So it's going to be D3 shots. 1, like it should be. Hitting on 4s. Yes. Wounding on 3s. No. Alright. We're going to have Mr. Lead Guitarist hurl a amp at them. So he'll be hitting on a 3. Nope. And we'll have the Kraken Eater fire his 3 shots into the Stormcast lady. I can't remember.
The Knight Incanter.
Knight Incanter.
Look out, sir. No look out, sir.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think.
She wishes.
Yeah. Hitting on 4s. Okay, 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Yes. -1 rend though.
-1 rend, so 5 up save. I fail both.
Okay, 2 D3 damage. 3.
3 damage. Alright, she's down to 2.
Okay. And that is all my shooting. So
Charging. Where to
I
start?
could charge here, but I don't think I'm gonna. Actually.
Yeah, they're, at 3 health, they actually are pretty decent in melee.
Okay, so yeah, he's just gonna do his job where he is. And the Kraken Eater will charge. An 8. And he's not on any penalties. So he's... that's a good question. Yeah, we're gonna go over here actually.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
I can't pick up any groupies. Unfortunately, sorcerer's kind of set in her ways, but we are going to charge there.
No, I believe what we've seen in this game is people throw themselves at her.
Yeah.
Okay. Or get thrown at her. Not sure how that worked.
All right. So completing the charge on a 2-up, 2-up D3 mortal wounds because you are a monster. 1 mortal wound.
Okay. Well, she's taken 5 now.
Okay. She's just taken 1 so far. Old boy over here with his charge debuff. Well, you know.
With the 12, I don't know where you're gonna go.
I think I'm gonna try to scoot my butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Right there.
You get both of them within an inch.
Yes, sir. Yes, and then is Madam within 3 because that really needs to be the case. Yes. So I get her counting as the War Stomper Club based attacks.
Right, so any trampling charge here?
Yes. You are not monsters, so your Knight Incanter on a 2-up. We'll do D6 mortal wounds. 3.
So she is dead.
And then your Battle Mage 2-up.
Yes.
D6. 3.
For 3, he is down to 2.
Okay.
Combat.
We're gonna start with the Kraken Eater. Scooching in ever so slightly to touch you.
Right, start of combat. You're gonna do Living Blades?
Yes.
The roll command ability?
Yes. Spend a command point, Realm of Blades.
Alright, here we go.
So, with the Realm ability and Kraken Skin Sandals, the Stomp will be 3 attacks hitting on 2s. Alright. So that failed. And wounding on 3s. Okay, so 1 minus 3, 3 straight damage.
So I just take 3s. I'm taking 8 now.
Dethgrip, hitting on a 2, rerolling 1s because you're a monster. Okay, wounding on a 2. Ooh. Okay, this is minus 3 rend.
Goes through.
D6 damage. 2.
I've taken 10.
And then Shipwreck a War Club. He has not taken enough damage, so it's still at 8 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Okay.
Oh boy.
And wounding on 3s. That many minus 2.
Goes through.
2 damage apiece. So
She
8.
is dead.
Okay.
Alright, dead dragon. And then I'll go with my battle mage, and I don't know, he probably did some damage.
We'll give him 1. We'll give him 2 damage.
Oh yeah, look at that. Good job, battle mage.
Boom.
Good job, buddy.
Crushed it. He's actually bracketed now.
Alright, that is the end of the turn. No battle shock for me.
He needs to attack.
Oh yeah, and then he's dead.
So yes.
Now, into the turn. And you still controlled that one because I haven't taken it. You took this one, and you took this one.
Yep.
And it is, what, turn 3 that we're on right now?
Yes.
So you get 9 points. So it's 11 to 8.
Yes, because you only have 2 objectives on your sheet.
Yeah. 11 to 8. And then the end of the turn, and then the roll off. We didn't do deadly, but he's probably fine. Let's do the roll off real quick, see what happens. Here we go. 3, 1. Oh, look, I got it. And then I'll get it and then not get anything because I can't. I don't have the models to physically take any more objectives for the entire game now. Because even if I had all my models on and could do something, I couldn't. So this will be a mega major victory because of Gargants. So, what are your first impressions? I guess second. This is your second game with them now.
Technically my second game, first game on camera, now that I've kind of got them mostly painted. They are, I think, since they're released, severely underrated. I think the biggest thing that nobody really focused on was how high their rend was, in my opinion. They just feel like they go through every piece of armor. Like 3-up saves immediately go to like 5 or 6. Anything with a 4-up save is basically just free wounds. And they move so fast, and the bracketing. I never feel like I get bracketed fast enough to matter.
Yeah.
So
I was dishing out some damage. It's obviously not enough My first impression, I guess second impressions too, because your first game was against me as well. Different list. Just absolutely unplayable. I don't think they're absolutely unplayable. I don't know what they do. I don't know how you would even do anything with these guys.
They have no wizards. they have no hero phase abilities, no teleports.
No, just, my god, I can't believe all they have is the ability to be anywhere they need to be on the board and control any objective that they can.
Yeah.
What do you do with that?
Yeah.
Oh, right. This
Yeah,
is what you do.
You dealt lots of mortal wounds and stuff, which was great for you, but I think the biggest thing is that a lot of your power is clearing off hordes.
Yeah, my power is clearing off model count.
Yeah.
Of which I can't actually do very well on you.
Yeah, you removed 33% of my army, otherwise known as 2 models. And yeah, I literally just tank damage and then stand on an objective and eat it.
Yep. Well, thanks for bringing the band. We loved the show.
Thank you.
It was pretty metal. They rocked out for sure.
Yeah, lost a couple people on the way, got a couple groupies in along the way. Evens itself out.
It does. So if you enjoyed this comment, please click subscribe. It's wonderful. We love you for doing it. Show your friends. Tell everybody. And yeah, other than that, check out razortreeproductions.com for all of our other websites like Twitch and Patreon and Minds and Facebook and Twitter and all that jazz. Otherwise, have a wonderful war game.